I pay women with big feet and extremely long toes to make me videos of themselves stepping on pizzas barefoot.
My whole sexuality revolves around big feet with very long toes. For some reason I had the idea for these types of videos a few years ago, and I've been hooked ever since, paying someone to do this request the first time. I am usually very particular about camera placement, stepping style, and so forth. The end product is somewhat of an ASMR video due to the closeness of the stepping. I probably spend thousands of dollars per year on these videos. I also sometimes will do videos where they step on piles of cheeseburgers instead of a whole pizza.
Playing victim card is my hobby. It's a bad habit. I want to get rid of it. I play the victim card every time, everywhere, without me being aware of. I do a mistake and then play a victim card. I wantedly do mistakes sometimes. It's like an heavy influence on me through the books I read and the series/movies I watched in a young age. Sometimes I feel like I don't know this world much, but I find my way to get along with the world in a toxic manner that I developed just to fit in. I still feel like I'm innocent, but I can say self-centered sad bitch. I hate myself to the core sometimes. Just wanted to confess so that I can increase my Reddit time so that I can be eligible to post elsewhere too. But you know, like, I can't handle things without crying on them like so hard. I want to stop this. I do literally nothing at work for 7 months now, and nobody has noticed. My day is pretty boring. I get to work, I open my PC, and I stare at my screen for 8 hours straight. Most days I have absolutely nothing to do, and the days there's some work it takes at most a couple hours of my time. I work in an open space, but nobody has noticed, so I guess I'm really good at seem busy. My bosses respect me and even thank me for my work. I don't know for how long I will be able to keep going, but I'm going to exploit the situation the best I can. It's also my first job and an entry role without much room for progress.
My automatic AirPlay sent adult content to someone's smart TV, but I don't know whose. I recently moved into an apartment complex with a universal Wi-Fi system for everyone in the complex. Earlier I was viewing some questionable adult content on my phone when I noticed the blue glowing AirPlay symbol at the top. I have never used AirPlay before, so I didn't think much of it. Out of curiosity, I recently checked my settings and saw that automatic AirPlay is turned on. I am pretty sure that somebody was subjected to what I was watching. Just hoping it didn't display my full name along with the video to their smart TV, smiley face.
I slept with my best friend's sister at New Year's Eve. We had a New Year's Eve party with a bunch of my friends at an Airbnb we rented, and it was fire. We drank so much, and since we were a mixed group and all were single, we all got into random pairings for the New Year kiss, and I got my best friend's sister. Her brother wasn't there because he got married last year and was celebrating with his in-laws. Most of the group ended up sleeping together after the party, and so did me and the sister. We agreed that it would just be a one-time thing, and it was so fun, we ended up falling asleep together afterwards. It was definitely a unique way to start the year.
I slept with my wife's best friend during our separation, and I never told her. My wife and I decided to not go through with a divorce and remain together. During our separation, I slept with her best friend. Honestly, I never thought my wife and I would ever get back together. At some point, that's what played into my decision of sleeping with a friend. I now see the major mistake that was now, but I can never tell her. My wife's and her marriage is going really well, and her knowing would probably end our marriage for good.
I'm a grown man, I'm 28, and I still sleep with my stuffed bear. My mother abandoned me on the side of a road in the middle of nowhere. As far as I can remember, it was nothing but grass and trees. I think I was 5 or 7. I only had my blanket and my bear with me, and I don't know how far we walked, but I remember telling my bear that we'd be okay. It got dark and cold. I remember sleeping in the grass and waking up tonight. I kept walking until I reached a fast food restaurant. Cops got called after that. Ever since I've kept my bear close to me. I secretly take him everywhere I work at a big business and put my bear in my suitcase because if I don't have him, I start to have panic attacks and I can't explain why, but that's just what happens.
Trains make me horny. So this is weird, but a confession I need to get off my chest. I get so horny when I hear train horns. I've never even been on a train. All I can think about when I hear those horns is someone fucking me raw in a fast, dark, dirty moving train cart with the blaring horn drowning out my moans. It's weird, but I've never heard of anyone else having anything near this fantasy, so I wanted to put it out there. After my last experience with a black man, never again. I always do right by a black man even when they do me wrong. Black men have always done me wrong and never take accountability, never cared how they treated me. Tired of black men. I give, they take, they use and abuse. Sick of it. They lie, they cheat. My experience. I'm sure there's at least one good black man on the planet. But I'll never experience a good black man, and I accept it now. I'm disgusted by myself for allowing black men to treat me the way they did. Wish I could unmeet all of them. Wish I knew back then what I know about black men now, so I wouldn't have wasted so much of my life on them. Their ability to present themselves as one way, only to find out their evil, is terrifying. I won't say I hate black men. I just wish I never gave them the time of day ever. Black women with good experiences. Kudos. Never happened for me, and it never will. The last black man to hurt me is the last black man to hurt me.
Blacked out at school, and now I'm known as the kid who blacked out. I once got way too drunk the morning before school and ended up blacking out during class. I woke up to everyone staring at me, drooling on my desk. My teacher asked if I needed to go to the nurse, but I just said, "I'm fine," and tried to act normal. I end up going to the bathroom but can't walk straight, so my ex's friend has to walk to the door of the bathroom. Then in the bathroom, I'm found having to explain to the principal that I threw up because I had spoiled milk. I don't think they believed me.